Hi, my name is Dick Hoffensberger, and I'd like to welcome you to the MBA course 857 Business Sustainability. I really feel honored and privileged to be your facilitator for this course and welcome you to join me in the sustainability journey. By way of background about myself, I've been a business professor teaching for various universities for about 20 years in the areas of business. The specialty areas I teach are primarily in the marketing areas, international business, leadership, and supply chain management. I was lucky enough to be awarded the Concordia University Teacher of the Year in recent years. I also retired as Associate Dean of Business and International Education from Northeast Wisconsin Tech College, which has about 40,000 students in recent years, and was also fortunate enough to be awarded a National Fulbright Scholar, where I studied the German higher education system. Prior to working full-time in education, I spent about 15 years in private industry in various leadership roles with larger companies including Schneider National, the largest truckload carrier in the United States, who is very innovative and a really quality company, and Schreiber Foods, a large cheese manufacturer that has large segments in both the retail, private label market, and in the food service industry. My first taste of sustainability really dealt with when I worked with Schreiber Foods and interacted with McDonald's. And McDonald's was really a company that got involved in sustainability before it really came into the vogue. And it was well before its time in various activities. And I got to interact with McDonald's quite a bit and use them as a good model for the area of sustainability. Also want to let you know I am a native of Green Bay and I bleed green and gold. I'm a Packer fan. I've been on the Packers season ticket waiting list for about 45 years and hope to finally obtain my season tickets next year when they expand the stadium. A little bit more about the course and why sustainability. It's getting a lot of attraction and interest from various companies, not because they have to, because they want to and their customers are demanding it. So every time you turn around in business literature or popular magazines, you hear about the issue of sustainability, which is really more than just corporate social responsibility. We're going to talk a lot in this course about macro marketing, which is one of the themes of the course. And this macro marketing based with a real marketing orientation is kind of one of the major themes of the course. This course does take a practical and tactical approach to how business can deal with and really enhance their position competitively with dealing with sustainability. It kind of takes a middle ground approach where it doesn't wait for business to just wait for government to mandate things. It's why business makes good sense to get involved with sustainability. I'd like to kind of give you a kind of a framework dealing with the course itself. We're going to be dealing with part one of the course, which deals with macro marketing for sustainable enterprises. This is really going to give some definitions and provide some roles of marketing, of society, of business, and in government, and also talk about this concept of a stakeholder orientation, what's in it for each of the different players. We're then going to move into an area of the course that talks about the enterprise with market dynamism in mind. We're going to talk about contemporary consumers. We're going to talk about collaborative leadership needed in companies to run a sustainable business and also deal with globalization issues and how that impacts sustainability. Part three of the course is going to deal with the enterprise with the environment in mind. It's going to talk about issues like the environmental imperative. It's going to talk about different advantages of being an environmentally oriented business and give some champions and examples of models, and also talk about a concept of sustainable entrepreneurship. The next area of the course is going to talk about enterprises with equity in mind and talk about two main topics. The first being the whole issue of developing and emerging markets, the idea of opportunities as well as problems dealing with selling to the bottom of the pyramid in markets itself, and also talk about the issue of poverty alleviation and what companies can do to address that. The course is going to wind up in the latter part with dealing with the whole future of marketing really being macro marketing. And it's really, truly the theme of the course. It takes a non-technical approach to sustainability and really is really what it's all about. When we deal with this issue of macro marketing, it talks about the other M's of marketing. We're going to talk about things like the little M of marketing, which deals with these four traditional P's of marketing: product, price, place, and promotion. We're going to talk about the bigger M, which talks about the interaction within companies of these four elements of marketing. And finally, the biggest M deals with macro marketing itself, how these aspects interact with society and governments and enhance the sustainability charge. We're also going to talk about different company sustainability projects. We're going to introduce a concept of a balanced scorecard or a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and have you work on a hands-on project dealing with a company. I want to thank you for taking the course with me, and please enjoy the ride dealing with business sustainability. Thank you again, and have a great day. Looking forward to working with you all. Bye now.